Hey everybody, welcome to Metal Movies and Brewskys Live. I'm your host Matt Burke, and that's a show where we talk about everything metal if we can. Yeah, man, it's been a crazy week just getting ready for Halloween. It's creeping up on Tuesday. I don't know if I'm gonna dress up this year, but it might be kind of cool. I haven't done that in a few, but it should be pretty epic nonetheless. I got my pumpkin today. It's hard picking that thing out, and yeah, I got actually got a chocolate like a chocolate graham cracker, like gingerbread house for the kids. It's a haunted house, so it's something a little different. I thought that was pretty cool. Just switch it up a bit, that and the pumpkin carving, and probably gonna do some driving around looking at Halloween decorations. It's crazy. People go all out now, more so than even, well, not more so than, but even kind of like Christmas. I've done it once already this year. We went around driving, cruising, just check out all the different types of lights that they got. And yeah, it's really cool. I mean, they're really Griswolding it up. It's crazy too to see all the new Halloween stores too that are going pretty hard. You can pretty much get anything you want now and be almost any character. There's so much pop culture out there. It's really cool. For me, it's like Halloween all the time. So I don't know. It's always trying to find a way to navigate different things to do during the actual month. I feel like I didn't really, jump on it and capitalize it. But this year I'm starting to feel like it. Every day I'm trying to watch a horror movie, and yeah, just kind of switching it up. There's something really cool coming around too that I wanted you guys to check out. You might have seen it before. You might not have seen it, but it's a movie. It came out a while ago, and they're actually going to move forward with a sequel. And I just always thought that. So this is it right here, Deathgasm. So if you guys seen Deathgasm, it's like a cross between I'd say it's like kind of like a cross between Evil Dead meets Spinal Tap, and a few other things thrown in. It's it's heavy metal. It's metal as fuck. And it's just a gore fest. It's an awesome movie, and they're crowdfunding a Kickstarter for the second movie. And they're not really asking for much. They already made their goal. It's like $300,000, but which is nothing. I mean, you could do a lot with that, but not too much. And what the type of stuff that they're trying to get for it, it's really cool. They're trying to get the guy from Psycho Gorman to do some of the special effects. But yeah, I can show a little bit of it right now, so you guys can check it out. It's the first movie right here. Yeah, so that's some of it right there. But if you go down, you come back, check the video out. They're gonna have a bunch of different tiers on here. And the first movie I highly recommend it. It's Two Horns Way the Fuck Up. If you haven't checked out Deathgasm, it's free right now on Tubi. So if you can, go check it out tonight. It's a really cool fucking metal, one of the best metalist movies I've seen actually. You could check it out on Tubi for free and perfect for Halloween. But there's a ton of tiers on here. The main character, he actually popped up in Ash versus Evil Dead in one of the shows that took place in like Michigan, and all the dudes are from New Zealand too. This is a New Zealand movie, kind of like Dead Alive, like Peter Jackson's home. So yeah, come and check it out, guys. This is a Kickstarter. It's got actually fucking 15 hours or 14 hours left to go. They've already exceeded their goal by $27,000, but movies like this, Terrifier 2, like I think Terrifier 2 was made for the same amount. It's fucking dope. That movie made like 15 million in theaters, and it was just really cool. I mean, I'd love to see this. I'd love to see this movie get some more fun, so they can make something really special with even more. So come check that out. Yeah, there's just a lot of really cool movies coming out. Oh, what up? I keep meaning to watch the first one. Joe Bob had the last one on the season of the Last Drive-In. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see here. What? Never heard of it. I'll have to watch it on Tubi. Thanks. Yeah. check it out, man. It's on there right now. I just checked. The movie's fucking dope, dude. Like, I'm actually glad you guys haven't seen it, and I envy you because it was just, I was just so blown away by it. There's actually like a whole like subgenre of fucking like metal horror that's out there of movies, but you got to find them. There's another one too called like Bad Trip, I think. It's a Norwegian one. It's about a black metal band like trying to go on tour, and well, it's not really, that one's more of a comedy. I take that back. That one's more of a comedy, but it's pretty funny, and they're like trying to get signed by a record label, and they're trying to play this big show, and it's pretty funny. Really funny. But yeah, you guys, you got to check out the Deathgasm. It's another one of those movies that's kind of definitely falls in like the action horror, you know, that I like. That's my favorite genre. Always has been, always will. Action horror, you know. And yeah, you know, that movie definitely delivers. There was another one too. Like, I think it kind of started with Ash, with like Tucker and Dale versus Evil. And then there was another one with like, I think it was a Canadian one that had Robert Englund as like a school teacher, and he turns into this massive monster. And there's like this kind of blue collar like worker dude. He's kind of like an Ash Williamsian type character. That one was dope too. But this one just a fucking full on, you know, just black metal band, you know, that get that you know, wake up some shit, you know, that you don't want to get into. So it's pretty awesome. But yeah, man, there's been a lot of talk about out there about some spooky stuff out in the woods, and one of which, you know, it's that's right, Bigfoot. For me, this is, you know, like obviously it's the main like motherfucker of all like cryptids and you know, monsters that are out in the woods that are closest to us, and you know that we're gonna, you know, see possibly, and maybe not. But for me, this is like the best version of them that we ever had, like in a movie or whatnot. It's I forgot his name, Michael something, but he played the Predator, and then he went off and played Harry from Harry and the Hendersons, and I just think with Rick Baker's makeup, man, they just really nailed it. But for, you know, those of you that don't know, that have probably been living on you know, maybe living on another planet, there's also you know, just the actual Bigfoot himself. I can basically run down what that is for you, and you know, it's you know, big through a lot of different cultures. Some in like the Native American cultures, the Sasquatch. You know, this is just like the Wikipedia page, so you got to take this with a grain of salt. But they do have some stuff on here. Bigfoot is also commonly referred to as Sasquatch. You know, a large, hairy, human-like mythical creature purported to inhabit forests in North America, particularly the Pacific Northwest. And this right here was like one of the most famous like found footages of the animal. I don't know, man. Like it depends on what day of the week you catch me on. Sometimes I think it's real. Sometimes I think it's fake. I seen a documentary. I don't know if it was on Tubi or what it was, but they actually show the whole video, man. Like the dude falls down that's filming this and everything, and they just had a whole like documentary on this video that you know, like just by the way that they were saying that like the animal walks right here, it cannot be, you know, humanly possible. And then I think it's a female. I think it has breasts too. So this might be a smaller one. And I don't know. Like right now, I'm thinking this was a real video, but it's just weird that it's been this long that we haven't really seen anything other than this. I don't know, but that's the found footage by Patterson and Gimlin, and those guys. I think they went on to become like Bigfoot, you know, attraction people. You know, like where you go and you see different, you know, where they come up, and you know, if you want to go check out Bigfoot, they have like souvenirs and whatnot. You know, they're trying to sell it. So I think that's getting a theatrical release. Yeah, that would be cool, man. Love Harry and the Hendersons. Let's see here. Harry and the Hendersons is for pussies. In Night of the Demon, Sasquatch is ripping dudes' cocks off and swinging them human intros around like party steamers. Yeah, that's what I remember. You're telling me about that. We're gonna have to watch that one. That one looks awesome. But yeah, man, there's like another statue right there, and some really cool indigenous early records right here. Many of the indigenous cultures across North American continent include tales of mysterious hair-covered creatures living in forests and according to anthropologist David Dageling, these legends existed long before contemporary reports of the creature described as Bigfoot. These stories differed in their details regionally and between families in the same community, and are particularly prevalent in Pacific Northwest, which we already know. But I mean, you go around the world and you're going to see different, iterations of this character or this species, and there's a bunch of different ones. And we're going to get into the different ones of the show. I guess this show we're primarily just talking the Pacific Northwest Bigfoot. I mean, I'd like to also go into Sasquatch too, because there's other ways that we can kind of that we could do basically like dives on that. And I wanted to show just some imagery of Bigfoot, because I think it's pretty fun to look at this stuff. Just the way people like have their renditions of the monster. I just think that the design of Harry from Harry and the Hendersons looks the coolest. Even cooler than these. This one right here kind of looks like like what you see like from far away. That's how it looks, just a big straight up furry faced mammal or primate, if you will. In some ways that's scarier, and there's been a lot of documentaries out there of our theories as well about Bigfoot being a dimension traveler. He jumps in a portal and travels dimensions. That's why we can never find him. This one right here is blowing up on TikTok. That's like this dude. I think that's another Bigfoot attraction enthusiast, souvenir salesman, if you will. He dresses up like Bigfoot sometimes, and when you're on the tour, you can kind of see him walking around there. I think he's on stilts. He sits down, but it's so believable. I also wanted to show you guys. Let's see, there's some more of this. I also wanted to show you guys. What else do we got? Some more of these. And there's really nothing on here. Also, I think it was Jack's Jerky. They had a pretty badass Bigfoot on there too, man. He looked pretty metal. Yeah, this one looks pretty dope. I like this one. It's those small eyes, man. Anytime you're doing like a monster and you give them tiny eyes like that, it's just something about those white little beady eyes. It's just terrific. Finlay, artist to send image of Bigfoot bust to the moon. What the fuck? He's sending it to the moon, huh? Wow. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully, I wonder if there's any Bigfoot on the moon. Was it astronaut Sasquatch? I think there was a comic about that. Or at least Bigfoot in space. I think there's a couple of them actually. Bigfoot's a cool character. He's very tempting to adapt to put into a comic book. I remember in the Red Dead Redemption game, you actually, I think it's like the final character that you get that you're hunting, and you find Bigfoot up on the side of a mountain. Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. But I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to share this with you guys right here. Let's see here. The dude who was running around in the hills with big wooden Sasquatch shoes is a G. Yeah, pretty much is, dude. Pretty gangster. Keeping it real up there. The one Squatch video that really spooked me out was the one was at the end of Missing 411. I have to check that out. And Max Brooks followed up World War Z. Or Max Brooks followed up to World War Z as a Squatch book called Devolution, Great Brutal Horror Novel. Wow, that sounds awesome. Like to peek at that a little bit, So we saw Harry from Harry and the Hendersons, and there's also another one I'd like you guys to see. This one is another film called Abominable. Me and Brian did on Horror Movie Club about maybe a year ago. It's this motherfucker right here. His jaw unlatches and he bites people's heads off. This movie is another hard recommend. I mean, Brian was talking about Demons 2 with the Bigfoot ripping home dude's dong off and swinging around, smacking people or whatnot. But this one, I haven't seen that one. But this one's fucking bad. This is the best Bigfoot movie I've ever seen. His jaw unlatches again, bites people's head off. He's got superhuman strength, and the whole movie's told like a Hitchcockian Rear Window point of view. It's a guy that's paralyzed, and he's watching this Bigfoot or Sasquatch, if you will, go around and attack and murder people. And it's the guy from one of the Police Academy movies, but he does a great job. And this movie, I think it's still on Tubi, but it's out there. It's out. It's called Abominable. You guys got to check it out. Hard recommend. Hard recommend. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like they would have more. They would try to put out more of these Bigfoot movies. It's just like, I don't know, man. There's just something about it. I feel like it's just like a thematical entity that's very untapped. You know, you got just like those two things. I mean, that one of the first like CG books was Shinobi Sasquatch. That was like a Bigfoot samurai that could turn into a werewolf. Can't wait for that book to come out. That was, man, the concept of that. And I think he's like a witch hunter or a demon hunter or something like that as well. That book sounds phenomenal. Can't wait till that one comes out. But yeah, next up, there's a game I'd like see if you guys want to play. I keep hearing good things about Letters from the Big Guy, which is a non-horror Bigfoot movie about a Jane Goodall type who makes contact with Squatch. That sounds cool. And then there was the one, the man who killed Hitler and Bigfoot with Sam Elliott. That one was a pretty solid, like, I guess, drama kind of type thing. Drama, action, adventure in some ways. I really wouldn't know how to classify that, but it is, you know, it's drama and, you know, it's action and adventure. It's kind of, I don't know. It felt like there was a lot going on in there. It should have been like a six part miniseries rather than a movie in some ways. It was a solid movie though. Sam Elliott really delivered in there. And what they did with the Bigfoot in there was a lot more chimpanzee, like apish, more so than, you know, just like a regular primate, like Sasquatch and whatnot. But yeah, that movie was pretty cool. Can't wait to check that out. But yeah, if you guys want, we got a game right here if you want to check it out. And yeah, in this game we like to call
Black Metal Decode.
All right. So if there is anybody watching out there that thinks that they can solve this, that would be I double dare you. What band name is this? What black metal band name is this? It's an easy one too. This is an easy one. So you guys should be able to nail this one pretty quick. Too easy. Brian knows that one, huh? This band's aight. They're coming out with a new album too. They haven't made an album in like 20 years. The singer did a solo album, I think probably like 10 or 15 years ago, where he introduced saxophones into it. In his solo act, they were still black metal. But I was just like, damn, dude, he's got fucking saxophones in here. It's like fucking noir, fucking black metal, you know? I'm like thinking of like some black metal dude playing the, you know, some from Norway playing some music, and then all of a sudden he puts on like a fedora and starts talking about dames and smoking cigarettes while the blinds hit him over the black corpse paint. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. Sin City. It's good days, man. The bad days, the all or nothing days. Love me some Sin City. I think Brian knows this one. It's pretty easy. It's a pretty easy one. One of the very first, I would say, forefathers of black metal. This band right here. Yeah. And this one doesn't even. This one's more like I don't know, almost more like medieval, like epic. You know, it's not really even that rooty of a font either. So it's a pretty easy one. Pretty easy one. Yeah. Yep. And for also while we're waiting, let you guys know my book Butch Cleaver 2. I'm actually wrapping up the campaign on Thursday. We're gonna do a Open the Gate special show, a closeout show for that. So I'm probably gonna have some guests on with me, hopefully. And yeah, you know, we're just gonna talk about the book a little bit and maybe do some drawing and yeah, see if people want to pick it up before it goes off of Indiegogo forever. And yeah, let's see, Brian. Fucking Emperor, for fuck's sake. Yeah, right. You're right. Better than Mayhem from the same period, in my humble opinion. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, definitely, man. It's it is what it is. I don't know. They also made the Mayhem movie. I haven't seen it. I think it was called like Lords of Shadow or some shit. I think it had like Macaulay Culkin's brother in there, or one of his brothers. I hear they're pretty. I don't know. It didn't follow the real life events too much. I haven't seen it yet, but I might check it out someday. We'll see. We'll see. But there's actually a another band that I thought I might show you guys. They're pretty cool. They're called Sypecore, and yeah, Sypecore, and they're from 2007. My buddy introduced me to them, and they're it's weird. They're from Germany, and they've been out since 2007. They're a melodic death metal band from Mannheim. They were formed in 2007. Sorry, redundant, and released 4 independent studio albums. All of these were conceptual albums based upon a narrative of futuristic post-apocalyptic warfare set in a hypothetical 22nd century. The band described their musical style as brutal, martial, but still melodic, and referred to their own live performances as military operations. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you the band. I think they look really cool. They actually sound like the way they look. I think it's cool that I don't know, man. It's just one of these bands that like I never knew existed. It's always cool when you discover a new band and you're like, oh, these guys are cool. They're new. It's like, no, they've been around for fucking, since 2007. So it's like, oh, well, that's cool. Let's see here. I'll show you guys what they're all about. Now they got a bunch of different, like they're solid sound, but a lot of the songs are a little, they don't all sound the same, but they do have like a cool feel to them.
Carry on with the words of the X-Men, so less dividing the sheep from the wolves, protecting and serving our own God from the voidness of their eyes. He has a right to defy, and stand together, we won't be denied. Not we are one. Not we are one. Bring the
Yeah, so I don't know. I think those guys are pretty sick. Like Brian was saying, definitely they got like a Fear Factory vibe for sure. I like the look. They definitely got the cyber. It's not even cyberpunk. It's fucking cyber metal. But they actually sound sick as fuck live too. Now they're putting out singles too, rather than albums. Which I mean, it's kind of the way of the future, and they are a futuristic metal band. I would just say they're more like cyber metal, industrial. They also there's another band called Nemec from Denmark. They're not really around anymore, but I gotta say, man, I think Fear Factory and Meshuggah kind of started that djent mechanical, like futuristic sound with metal, and sounded really fucking heavy doing it. I think Fear Factory kind of started the really heavy, like them and Meshuggah were like the first ones that sounded heavy as fuck, like in the metal scene. But I like this band, man. They're consistent too. They have 4 albums. I went back and listened to. This is off the newest album, so I went back and listened to like the first couple. They have a different singer. He's just as good. I love like his aggressive vocals, man. He sounds like old school In Flames. I was like, damn, this fool sounds like Anders from like fucking from Horacle and shit. He sounds dope. The new singer has a little bit more clean singing, and the music is almost a little bit. I don't want to say more technical, but yeah, I don't know. It seems like they experiment like a little bit more on the last 2 albums I heard. Again, I haven't heard all the new album. I just heard part of it, and then now they're dropping singles. I don't think they're doing albums anymore, if I'm not mistaken. But back to the thing I was saying, the music industry now, they're basically dropping singles. A lot of bands are not really putting out albums anymore. They're just doing singles. So I think, you basically say you're in a band, you do a single, you drop it, social media, you charge it however much on Spotify, and then you wait like another 4 months. Basically, you're getting your audience a song every 4 months. So in that way, it's kind of cool. But at the same time, for me, I'm kind of old school. I like an album, a record. I pretty much buy CDs, but one day I will collect records. But I don't know, I'm an album guy. I like to listen to the whole album. I like that immersive experience. But yeah, man, these guys are pretty dope. Like they're not reinventing the wheel, but they sound solid as fuck. And I definitely hard fucking recommend Cypcore. And my buddy Harry showed me them like I think a long time ago, and I think I just kind of looked at him because when you first look at him, you're like, what the fuck is this shit, But I come to realize you got to have the look, you got to have the sound, and you're doing a live show, man. You got to, I don't know, man. You got to bring the entertainment too, like you have to perform for people, and people are paying hard money for this, so they actually want to see it, and yeah, that's hopefully I can find another cool band like that next week that I haven't found. So I don't really come across bands that much, that have been around that while that I really dig. So we'll check them out. I did want to show you guys a little bit of my Butch CLEAVER campaign before we go tonight. Let's see here. And yeah, that's it right there. Got 93 backers. This thing's been up for a long time, so all good things must come to an end. So I mean, if you guys don't know, it's about a butcher that gets killed and he's brought back to life by a voodoo curse, and he gets the power to weaponize bone on a molecular level. He doesn't know who killed him, so once he's brought back, he's trying to find out who's responsible for his murder. But at the same time, there's a bounty hunter on his trail. That's in the first book, and he's learning how to use these powers. So he's making all kinds of bone weapons. He's got a bone 6-shooter, cleavers, swords. Oh man, he's just like a regular blue collar worker guy. But in his former years when he was alive, he was an enforcer for this slaughter company that he worked for. So like during the day, he would basically extort money from the townspeople and also shop owners, pimps, things like that. And he was pretty cruel, and he stepped over the line. So he fucked with the wrong guy, and he got something happened to him, a hex put on him basically. And now he's back, and he's not happy, and he's having to deal with even more supernatural things before than he was when he was alive. So now the world's changing around him as he's a walking phantasm, and he's coming upon all types of different monstrosities. In this book, he has to enter the house, the voodoo doll's house, and that's basically the guy that put a hex on him, and he has to, you know, start from the top and work his way down and basically travel this place and figure out where this guy's at. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was very inspired by like the Raid in the movie Dread. I really liked how in those movies the characters kind of trying to travel to the top of the tower and get to that main villain. And I kind of liked the way that sounded. But for me, I kind of wanted to maybe have him start at the top, you know, kind of go through the place and search for the bad guy. So to get some answers. So that's kind of what you get with the second one, but without giving too much away. Yeah, for all the people that back this, there's going to be a lot of really cool tiers. And yeah, you guys, yeah, let me show you guys some of the stuff right here. Let's see here. We got let's see, a bunch of trading cards, a metal bottle opener, a lot of cool stuff for you guys. And those bottle openers are running out, so if you guys want, come check it out. There's gonna be a wanted poster. So here's some of the cool cards, one by Preston Azevedo, Luke Angelita, and a bunch of the other characters right here too. So I'll have the link in the description. This one's closing up on Thursday, guys. So if you want to come check it out. But yeah, man, thanks everybody for watching. We're doing a short stream tonight. I really appreciate everyone that stopped by, and we'll be seeing you next week, and hopefully we'll be seeing you on Thursday for the Butch Cleaver closeout. That's going to be a really fun show. No matter what, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, can't wait to see what the new year holds with that. And always remember, folks, to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones, snowy roll. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.